Sorry, I had to restart my mic. Hi! Tell me you can hear me, please, please, please. I think you can hear me. Hi, everyone! Hello! I miss you! Aw, I missed you so much! How you doing? Hello! You can awesome! Hi, Nix! Hi, Lord! Thank you! Thank you! She came back from the dead. Oh, thank you for the headset. I'm so sorry for the long wait. Wait, I'm moving my mic. It's gonna be loud a little bit. There it is. It's closer to me now. Hello, let's see who's here. I see Jared, and I see Frog, and I see iPhone Monarch, and I see Lord. Hello! Wait, Jared, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll put you right next to me. There we go. Here we go. And... boom! How are you all? I can't hear the music. Is the music dead? The music is about to start again. Okay, it's been a while. I did not think it's gonna be this long. I did not anticipate this. I'm really sorry. I hope that everything will go back a little bit to normal. I hope. I don't know. Missed you. I missed you all too. Shadows, I missed you. It's been too long. Way too long. How are you? What have you been doing this past, what, 2 weeks? It's been 2 weeks? Jeez. Were you on a world trip? A world trip. I've seen things. I had some IRL things that I had to do, and it was very, very confusing, and I couldn't stream, and I couldn't even be on the Discord, and I was gone. I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened, and I'm really sorry, but I'm back now, and here I am, and I hope you had a good time. I hope you had good things happening to you, because I really missed you, and I want to believe that you enjoyed your time. But I'm back, and we can play together and watch. Watch me play video games in the worst way possible. But hey, that's what this channel's about, right? Hell no, don't apologize. Aww. Okay. I am though. I let's put it this way. I am very happy that I'm back. Okay, so today, because it's been so long and I wanted to do something a bit different, so it's not that different. We're just playing a different game. I was debating if to just jump right back to Fallout, but I felt like do a little break. So we're gonna play a silly game. I don't know much about it. I just know that it's silly. I was looking for a silly game, and that was recommended in many places, and it seems silly. So, well, we'll do that. We'll do that. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. But don't worry, we'll be back to the regular schedule. We still need to finish Yakuza, and we're in the middle of Fallout, and we might start a whole new game, because we hopefully finally finish Yakuza. It's been the last episode for like 3 streams, so I hope the next one will be actually the last episode. And then I'll think I'll have to figure what game to play, because Fallout is super long, and what, should I play another super long game? I don't know. Not sure. I'm not sure. Hi, Ryder. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Of course, you can always suggest games in the Discord. I have a list of all the games you suggested, and I add them to my list all the time. I'm not gonna play all of them, because not all of them are either good for my type of stream or my ability to play video games. But I'll try to play a lot of them, as many as I can. And I already seen a lot of interesting games. The problem is, a lot of the cool games that I really want to play from the list are super long as well. So I need to find something that maybe not that long. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But you can always suggest more games. Play every game. No. I can't. I won't be able to. First of all, my computer can't run a lot of them. Secondly, I'm not a good gamer, and a lot of the games require, you know, skill, which I don't have. And I might try some of them, but I can't promise that I'll play them all. And also, there were some questionable suggestions that I'm gonna just leave it there, and I'm not gonna touch. Play them all at once. My computer can barely run one game. You think I can run them all at once? I mean, I wish. That'll be an interesting thing, just to play every game at the same time. I'm sure somebody tried to do it and crashed their computer. Or not, maybe they have a supercomputer. I don't know. I don't know. Some people have supercomputers. Do you have a supercomputer? I don't know. Okay then, I think we should just go and play the game and chill and have fun and see how that goes. Let's see. Now, let's see. I don't remember how to stream, guys. It's been too long. How do you stream? Where do you go? What do you press? What is OBS? What is Twitch? What is everything? What's life? Let's talk about that. No, let's not. Let's not talk about that. Okay. Let's see. Hey, thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Frog. Okay, let's do this. Boop. Okay, so this is a game. Let's see if you can hear it. Can you hear that? You can hear that. That's awesome. Give all my life saving to you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I am not worthy at all, but I'm very grateful. Thank you. And I'm not gonna look at the fact that this is your life saving because I know the feeling. Thank you. Also, look at this. Look at this. You see the computer behind me? Wait. Look, it's a computer inside of 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 a computer. Ah! It's like, it's here. It's cool. What, Frog? What? Did I say something stupid? I tend to do that. Oh wait, I forgot to. Hello everybody, my name is Shadow Nix, or Nix for short, and welcome to... What's the name of the game? The Stanley Parable. That's all I know about the game. Let's do this. I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to do anything about it. Just gonna have to figure it out together. I think you're not supposed to listen to the narrator. I think that's like the point of the game. So, okay. Back? Begin the game. Okay. It's loading. N is never the end, is never the end, is never the end is loading. That's what it says here. So deep. This is like beyond what we think we know. Look beyond what you think you know. It's super quiet in here. Hello? Is there an echo? Echo! Echo! I don't know, never played it, but I hear it's good. I never played it either, but I hear it's funny too. Why am I not looking at the screen? Am I looking at the screen now? I think so. Can you load any slower than this? Yes, it can. Come on! There's no music or anything. Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Yes.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I know that feeling.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. At as though he had been made exactly for this job.
That is
And
terrifying.
Stanley was happy.
Oh, he was happy. Okay, never mind then. This is what
Now, the
if
main
Nick's...
problem
One day,
there
something very
up
peculiar
here.
happened.
All of this going
Something
on
that
up
would
here
forever
is
it's
change
kinda
Stanley.
creepy, I admit.
Physical
Something he
discomfort.
would never quite forget.
This is what if
He had
Nick's
been at
never
his
started
desk for nearly
streaming.
an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Say what?
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Tell me if it's too
call a
loud.
meeting,
Let me know.
Or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
It's a bit loud for me, but
complete
maybe it's not too
isolation.
loud for you.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Oh?
Shocked,
Whoa,
frozen
whoa, whoa,
solid,
whoa, whoa,
Stanley
whoa,
found
whoa,
himself
whoa.
unable to move for
No,
the
we're not
longest
doing
time.
that. No.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he
Yes?
got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
He did what? Does Stanley ever go home? Wait, I'm not supposed to do what he says, right? So I'm not gonna step out of my office. You know, I'm kind of comfortable in my own little cubicle. Is this count as a cubicle because it's technically a room? Can I do something? Can I jump? I can't jump. I'm pressing buttons. Why does it sound like I'm pressing on a keyboard when there is no keyboard in front of me? Ooh, coffee! Can I do something? Look at something? I don't want to go out because he told me to. Janitor closet. Oh, it's cozy. Oh, can I go there? I don't know what's the button to activate stuff. Okay, I guess we'll start by listening to him for now and see what that means. Hello, 428? 429. 429. How about...
All of his co-workers
Jeez.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
They all
Perhaps
have
he
a
had simply missed
party
a memo.
without me. They all went for a party. They didn't
No
invite
matter
me.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You're right, narrator. I don't see anything. Who farted? I know, but you know, you asked, so that's probably you. Isn't that the rule? Oh, computer. I turned the computer off. You don't need that 435. How come 435, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 has cubicles-ish, but I have a whole room? Makes so much happen while you were away. Ooh, tell me! Tell me what happened. Did the office just disappear while I was away?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
I'm
Nor
touching
did it
everything in the
advance the
office.
story in any way.
It's my office now. Everybody, you know, I actually had that one time. I worked in this office for a while, and I had like the worst desk because I was the last one to join. But then, like the staff changed, and all of a sudden, I was the one who stayed there the longest. So I chose the best desk, and everybody else had to use the bad desks. I am never leaving. This is my world. Oh, I can't go back. That's my room. You locked my room. How dare you? It's mine. By the way, is it too loud or isn't too loud? Best desk is where no one can bother you. Exactly. It was like, it had also the best chair and had somehow the best privacy. It was the best. And the best, like, direction from the air conditioning. Miss currently cooking. Ooh, what's she cooking? I wanna annoy the narrator. I don't know why. I feel like doing this. Volume is fine. Awesome. Turn off the computer. Don't just leave it open. What if there is something special? Why does everybody have who's farted cups everywhere? This office is very concerned. Be my Valentine. No, I don't know who you are. Gonna be back to bully you afterwards. Don't bully me. What does this say? That's a bad word. You have a bad word on your coffee mug every morning? I can't really see the whole word, so it's okay. When my birthday passed while you were away, happy birthday! I missed your birthday. I'm sorry. Was it a good birthday? I signed up for summer classes and I met someone new who likes me a lot. And I like her a lot too. Oh my god! Also, so many games I'm looking forward to come out soon. What a wonderful week then! Birthday, a new relationship, a lot of games. I'm so happy for you. I'm refusing to keep going. Also, Lord came to my house and unfolded all my socks and threw them in the sink, then said goodbye and left. Lord, why would you do something like that? What did the sink do to you? Yes, I did, but before I set him with that person. You did? So what was the socks all about? It was okay, Lo. I'm very happy for you. I hate Mondays. Boy, what a relatable cup. Number 416. 415. No? No one? How could you go to a party without me? Hello? 4B3. What's going on over there? I wanna go there. That looks interesting. Let me in. Won't let me in. Tetra, hello!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, come on. I wanna go to this door. How you doing, Tetra? Oh gee, you're playing one of my most favorite games? Really? Yay! Hi, Nix. Hi! I'm glad I chose it then. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I don't want to go there. I don't remember which door he said. He said left or right. I just realized I've never seen Lord and Nix in the same room at the same time. I thought everybody finding love before Nix. That is so true. That is so true. I'm happy for you though. Wait, was I went to the right door? AI is pretty good nowadays, Nix. Maybe settle for a robot. You think a robot will accept me? Come on. I don't think a robot will like me. Okay. Settle for a little
Yet
skill.
there was not a single person here.
Oh
either.
man, I went through the right door.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh well.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve dispute with a coworker? Ooh, how do you do that? AI is better than most people. I've seen some disturbingly human AI movies, not movies, like clips. You're sure they're humans, but they're not. They're AI, but they're acting and talking exactly like a human would, without like the little weird glitches or anything. It was weird. We can force the robot with electroshocks. He ain't got no choice. I don't wanna. No, that's terrible. Wait, I'm still looking too much to the far. I'll do like this. Rate at which chart on the same slide depict this rate of increase in graphs per slide. Whoa, that's a lot of chart. The boss appreciate minute what? On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the solve an interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, I'm more inclined towards Wait, I was reading this. What are your dreams for the future? Nature, success, transcend, planet life, football, lunch, travel, metamorphosis. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of how would I know? Okay, let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on the other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. I've done that. I did it. I'm a good coworker. Isn't sites to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your site has a slick blue. Everyone is unique. You most of all. We're all individuals. Well, okay. That was easy to read. Number of slides on this slide. Chart and slide. This is so silly. Next. We start on the same slide to pick the same information. I don't know, it's a lot of numbers and colors and graphs and I don't... Wait, Chris, I read that one. Stop. More charts. Fill the width and return to your boss appreciation specialist. There's a special for that? I feel like most of my colleagues have seen this slideshow and take it to heart. Oh man. Why did we hire you? I don't know. Remember that it takes 2 people. Wait, go back. How do I go? Narrator, can you stop? It's hard to read. I've seen that. Spring break! Hope! Less air. What? Don't get fired. So this is how you get... It's this version of get good. I see. I've seen that one. Next. Yeah, okay, I've seen that one. Thank you. This will ensure a calm and productive
Stanley
work
just
information.
stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
You know how amazing this is that I'm reading right now? You have no appreciation for me. A quarterly post review. We need... Hey, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why there's a huge delay, but it will show the donor. Thank you, the donor. Thank you. Someone is back from hibernation. Hi, Wise. Yes, I'm back. How are you? We're reading charts. Charts on a billboard. Is it a billboard? It's just a board. It's not a billboard. It's a board. We need something less reviews. 4-2 plus 4-5 want to get rid of the death sport. The what? Portion in the primary review schedule? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. What? Charts need to have more hip? Nip? What? What is that? To appeal to teenage demographic? Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of... What? I can't read this. Child trap? No thank you. Work harder. Hard worker. Working hard or hardly working. Teenager. A lot of percent. They don't have a lot of teenagers, thankfully, in this very sad place. Size of demographic. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bean. Wish I could do like a zoom or something. 10, no more beans. What? Something cans. 20 remaining of the idea something. 30 something of something. Idea bean. Do you have an idea bean that I can throw stuff in? Hello, sorry for bad English. Hello, welcome. How are you? Don't worry about it. I can't read anyway. Thank you. Thank you for joining us in this definitely interesting and not creepy place. Hello. What is this? Target. Yes, I'm gonna read everything around here. Yes, I'm gonna look at everything. I'm curious. I'm a curious person. I want to know. How do you learn if you don't look at everything you're not supposed to? No, never mind. Scratch that. Targets. Push for funding for R+D of new coffee machine. Don't know what that means. Something graphs. Stender something graphs. I don't understand. Who wrote this? I can't read this. Get chairs out of the broom closet. Is it my closet? The broom closet? What if they made a Nyx movie and she was played by Jack Black? I think he will do a much better work than, you know, me. He'll make a much better Nyx than Nyx. Come on. Just put a blue wig on him. He can do everything. Probably be more happy and funny. But I won't mind go and watch the movie. Hire someone to... what? Synergist people? Synergist people? What is... what? Papers are too... what does that mean? Buy a paper guy? Hire someone to fire papers? What? Who moved my desk? Let's keep the targets on the topic of what? Of what? You know, this makes no sense. You know why? Because all the markers working, and everybody knows that when you try to write on a whiteboard with marker, they never work. It looks more like that one over there. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished something items right next day's agenda. Oh, agenda. Repeat, I get what? I can't read. Which employee am I? Okay, I guess that's everything. I forgot which employee am I. Wait, what's this? That's this! Standardized graphs. Where? There's a lot of graphs. I am Nix. Haven't watched that movie though. Not the Nix one. The Roblox one. Not Roblox. What? Oh, the one with the blue shirt, with the blocks, but the good one. I don't know how to read. Meeting room. Oh my god, there's too many to read. I'm done. Do not alert without alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip who? Friends? What happened to friends? Makes it simple. If you can't understand the objective, then monkey see, monkey kill. Oh, that does make things a little less complicated. Minecraft, thank you. My brain just did not know. Did not want to work. Monkey see, monkey pull out a shotgun. Quick save, then kill, then quick load. Interesting. Rip friends. What happened to him? Or them? I don't know who that person is. What is synergize? What does that mean? Core value, expend something, shift global market, something. Free to play? Oh! No, that I understand. It means link up. Like connecting people? Broom closet. I need to move the that's not a broom closet. Oh, it just pushed me. I thought that was the broom closet. Just push me. There are no
Stanley
chairs.
stepped into the broom closet,
Yes,
but there
I
was
did.
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, they said there are chairs in the broom. There is no chairs. There is a broom, though. They lied. They lied on
There
the
was nothing
whiteboard.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Pressing on
No reason to
everything.
still be here.
I wish I could jump.
It was baffling that Stanley
Like
was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Technically,
he
I'm
wasn't even
standing.
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Excuse me? First of all, you said I was sitting, and then you said I was standing.
Are you
Secondly,
really still in the broom closet?
yes, I
Standing
am.
around doing nothing?
Yes, because
Why?
technically I'm interacting
Please
with
offer
you.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Okay, listen. So I heard there are chairs in the broom closet. I'm in the broom closet. I'm looking for chairs. I don't see no chairs, so
You do
I've been lied
realize
to.
there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It's my safe
I never
place.
would have thought to mention it.
It's my safe place. Tiny little closet. Safe from all my coworkers. I'm pretending
Maybe
that I have
you
stuff to
this
do
is
here.
Somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
You're assuming I have friends. That's nice. That's very nice of you.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection.
Calm
That's how
down!
stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Calm down, jeez! And now you wonder why I don't want to go out of my
Well, I've come to a very definite
broom closet.
conclusion about
Spiders!
what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm
You
dead.
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit,
Oh,
and
no.
were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
I don't want to leave
Well,
now.
in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of.
I don't want to leave.
before
You
it
just said if you
begins
leave,
to
I'll die.
decompose.
Let's have moved
Hello?
the chairs
Anyone
already.
Who happens to be
Can I get an
nearby,
ending by
the
just
person at
standing in
this
here?
computer
Maybe.
is dead.
Where are your friends?
He or she
Oh,
has fallen prey
Jared.
to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Yeah, he does talk
it's
a lot.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
You know, you're so
Please
mean. That's why I don't want to
remove
leave.
their
If you were
corpse from the
nicer,
area
maybe I
and
would have
instruct
leave.
another human to
But you
take
call
their
me
place
ugly and
at the computer,
you said me
making
things.
sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, I don't wanna. I wanted to, but now I don't want to anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at this. Just stare. Look at these pixelated shadows. Isn't that interesting? Ah, fine, it's boring. I'm going out. Who's the yapper? He's the narrator, and he's mean. He's so mean.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A
No
fish,
problem. Is there a
fungus?
monkey here?
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, fine, fine. Here, I'm going. Here. Here. You happy now? You happy? Just kidding. Psych! Well, it's not fun if you're not playing. He's not playing.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
See, now you're just gonna make me do the other thing. If you would have said the opposite thing, I would have done that, and then I would go to where you wanted me to go. Think about it. Say where you don't want me to go, and then I'll go the opposite, and then I'll go to where you want me to go. It's simple as that. I wonder if this is an important note, but I don't know how to pick it up. If we restart the game and go back in, he'll get mad. He'll get mad. He will? Well, I need to try to play
But
it.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Everybody
He might
left
be
their
fired
post.
for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he
Everybody did.
believed everyone had vanished?
Yes.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Oh?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I am crazy.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in
Yeah.
a single moment for no
Without
reason
me.
at all. None of it made any logical
They
sense.
spilled the
And as
coffee.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
That's not what I was thinking.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose
What?
his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, now
He
we're
thought to
talking.
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
You can't
I
get a
may
cola?
as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, oh, oh! I
Then
can
he
fly!
imagined himself soaring through space on a
Wait,
magical
wait, I'm not flying
starfield.
anymore.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Wait.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Yes.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Well, I would have think that,
Now
but
the
I
voice
always
was
have a voice in my
describing
head
itself
dictating what
being
I'm doing.
considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
No, that's
I'm
not so
dreaming
strange.
About a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
I've done that. I've
And while
done
he
that.
thought it all
I have
very odd,
I have
and
a
wondered
whole
if this voice
conversation
spoke
with the
to all
voices in my
people
head.
their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
It is
How could it
a
be?
video game, so.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Wait,
Believing
I'm gonna
that
go
if
backwards.
he's
Darn
asleep,
it.
he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak
Oh my
these
God,
words
stop
was quite a
talking.
shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely,
Then why is he so
if he
mean
could
to
just...
me?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Let me wake
Crazy?
up.
I was crazy
thought to
once. They
himself.
locked me in a room.
I'm through with this dream.
Rats.
I wish
Rats
it
make
to
crazy.
be over. Let
Still
me go
talking.
back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
I don't want to go to a job.
Please.
I don't want to go
It's
to my
all
job.
I want.
I want to go.
want my apartment
I want to go to a nice
and
place.
my wife and my job.
I have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
That's nice. Darn it, it's not okay. I'm not okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have
Wake
a
me
boss. I have an
up.
office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went
That
black.
hurt. Oh, that hurt my head, my ears.
This is the story of a woman named
I hit the mute
Mariella.
button? Seriously?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What the?
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
You can hear
But on
me.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and
Wait.
then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange
I'm free!
man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
What?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
You're not that normal
I
if you're
am
just
in
standing
control
and
of my
staring at a
mind.
dead person.
I know what is real and what isn't.
Everybody's so judgy.
It was comforting to think this. And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh my god, it's
Then she
horrible.
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring
This is a
down at the
long
body.
moment.
And then she turned and ran.
Am I just staring at myself dead? Am I in heaven? Well, that was, yeah, I'm never leaving the broom closet now. Voices?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Time
room.
to go to broom
Perhaps he had
closet
simply
again.
missed a memo.
The voices in my head.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
Okay, I'm
find
gonna
a
do
trace of his
exactly what he
co-workers.
tells me now. Let's see. Exactly what he says. Everything right the way.
When Stanley came
Two
to a set
doors.
of two open doors,
Yes.
he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I did that last time, but I kind of want to know what happened if you go according to his plan. Because he's so mean. Maybe he's nicer if I just follow his stupid instructions. Whee! I'm cruising through the creepy hallway.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Whee!
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Tempting. No, I'm listening.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did it. Next time I'll go in. Sorry, Jared. That's my boss's office? Jeez, somebody's... think he's more important than he is. Bathroom. What, you need like a special key? Is this Resident Evil? Broom closet. Next time, don't worry. Probably something bad will happen today as well. Oh my god, that's huge office. Have you seen my office? Ooh,
Stepping into his
piano.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
See, and you said that I was stupid not going here.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
They
And
did
so
go
the
to a
boss
party
had
without
assigned
me.
it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course,
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Fine, I'll do that. But there's so many things to look around, so I will have to come back here again. Boss, your room is weird. I don't like it. I always wanted to press a huge red button. Whee! It's definitely not dangerous or anything, right? Oh, we're loading. That didn't happen before. Oh, voices. I'm gonna call you V. For voices. Hello?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Who's
Why
Robert?
did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
So, when I died before, I actually went outside, so I don't know if that was such a bad ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Your
through the
Robert
large
collection?
door that read
What does that
Mind
mean?
Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Escape. Come on! Okay, we'll have to do that again. Can I control other people's mind, or am I being controlled? There's a guy, bald, and on a special wheelchair here. That maybe he will teach me something interesting. Press!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh, things to
Stanley
erase
thought
your
to himself.
mistakes.
Did he
Oh, an
have the
eraser.
strength to find out?
No, I don't actually. Do you have? I don't. I know there's some very cute ones out there, but I don't really have one. Or, V, am I supposed to press this? I'm pressing.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Where's me?
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, that is a boring thing to look at all day long, so I don't know if I'm that... I don't think they're free either. Would you like to stare at somebody just typing all the time? V, what am I supposed to do now? Oh. Wait, what's my number? 2... I don't remember my number. I'm sure it's important. Oh! Press the button!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe
Fired?
it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this
Yeah.
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Who's
to
being
accept
fired?
it blindly?
I don't really care. I mean, if I'm happy, who cares? I'll be
No.
blind and happy.
He refused to believe it.
Oh,
he
I do?
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it
I
even
don't know.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You know, V, you're more emotional about it than me.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
I don't really have
And
any
as the
emotions
cold
about it right
reality of
now.
his past began
This
to
is
sink
like
in,
the Death Star
Stanley decided that this
in the room
machinery
where Luke
would
found
never
out
again exert its
Vader
terrible
was his
power
father.
over another human
Spoilers!
life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, that's what I'm doing here? Okay, where's the control? Ooh. What's going on here? Nothing. Boo. How do I dismantle the control once and for all? Ooh. Console disabled. That's how I do it? Like from here? V, I need more instructions. I'm following the rules, but I don't know what the rules are. Oh, big button! I like big buttons. I can't press on it! Boo! Alright, time to be... No. No, thank you. I don't want that. Do I press on the 5? I pressed on it. V, I need instructions. I don't know what I'm doing here. You think too highly of me. I don't know what I'm doing. Why is there a 5 here? It's fun though. I feel like it's gonna explode if I keep pressing on it, but I kind of want... Ooh, there are more buttons! Wait, what am I supposed to press on? Oh my god, it's so exciting. So many buttons. Ooh. They're probably like a sequence to them, but I wasn't listening at all. Wait. 2. 1, 2. What is this one? 5. Where's the 3 and 4? Not here. Ooh, 4! I saw 4. There's 3, right? 3. Well, I'll go to 4. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do, but I'm doing it. You can't tell me what to do. Of course you can, but I don't have to listen. 4. And let's go to 5 now. Oh, wait, okay. And 5. Go. Nothing happened. Probably not present on the right sequence. Mind controls. Idle. Awaiting input. Ooh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh, loud. That was loud. Am I free? Did I do the right thing? Am I happy? Happy and healthy?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. It was only the beginning.
Yes.
Oh!
He had won. He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I see
And
the
yet,
sky.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll go there.
Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't
How
know.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But
I'll go
as
back.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he
See
realized
the
none of this
sky
mattered to
of
him.
something.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he
Roses
had been
something.
seeking, but happiness.
Could this
Perhaps
door
his goal had
open
not been to understand,
any slower than this?
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh,
It
look
was
at
perhaps
this.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh my god, what happened if you don't? Ah, fine, we'll do this next time. There's so many things I want to do.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the
Wait,
new
when I died
path
before, I was in the
him.
middle of a city.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ah. Oh, was he? I got an achievement for that. Hey, I was happy. Okay, next. What should I do now? The possibilities are infinite. I can annoy him
All
all
of his co-workers
day.
were... Wait, no. This isn't
Oh.
the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Wasn't it? I don't remember. Do you think I remember the numbers? I don't know numbers. What are numbers? Where's the who farted? Who farted still here. Everything is fine. What is this? I like work. I just hate my boss. Well, I don't think that's a smart cup to have in an office, but relatable. V, the music is different. Awaiting input? Oh? What's the input? You can press on it again. How do you do this? V, I found a computer! How do I make it work? V? What if I turn off this one? V? Oh, now you're quiet. Sure. Of course, you couldn't stop talking. Now I actually want an advice. How come it worked before? Fine. Lord is here. Lord send the funny stickers. What funny stickers? No funny stickers.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
How
and
do you
Stanley
know?
knew it perfectly well.
Maybe he doesn't
Perhaps he
know.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe maybe just want to be free. Hi, Palm Fruit. How are you? Welcome back. Well, I mean, I'm back. Welcome. Lord, take that down. I'm very late, and I see a new game. Hello. Don't worry about it. Technically, we've been doing this for a while. I wanted to play something silly, but it's kind of creepy.
Yes, truly a room
Lord,
worth
stop
admiring.
that!
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Kinda
Stanley simply
depressing.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I actually drink something? Why every time I'm pressing, it sounds like I'm still typing?
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm looking at the offensive cup that is actually not offensive. What? Fuel.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room
Funny.
bordered on creepy and
very
reflected poorly
tired.
on his overall personality.
I'm trying to read chat over here.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm very tired. Spent the last 6 hours painting a wall. That's a long time. Good for you. That's
Stanley
a hard
sat around
work.
waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What game? I'm in a game? Where do you even get those? Those aren't like normal Twitch emojis. How in the world do you put stickers in chat? I'm not even sure how to do that. How to get them? You need to go to... Wait!
He'd had enough of the amazing room.
You need to go to a
and
specific
took the first open door on his left
streamers.
to get back to business.
Repair 30 bits to make them big. Look, I can throw a whole bakery at Nick's. Don't do that! Don't do that! How come everybody leaving me all the time? Ooh, there or there. Let's go here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No! I'm gonna go through this creepy elevator. Because I have a free choice in life. You already did that. You didn't notice? No, I didn't notice. Oh my god, really?
But Stanley didn't want to go back
I'm worried
to the
about
office.
who you're following
He wanted
to
to
get
wander
those.
about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh? Yeah?
From
V?
here, it's, left.
Oh god, how'd you do that? V, you're just a voice. How'd you do that? You're so talented. Then why are you so mean if you're so talented, huh? Don't be mean. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't want to go through there. I want to have free will. Fine.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
No, now I want to go here. Look at child. We'll see VTubers with...
No, not the
V,
right.
I hate you.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Jared, no.
It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, I'll hold. Can you put the music on hold?
Now, let's see. We went down right,
V,
left,
what you doing?
down, left,
Free will
right.
is nothing but an
Yep,
illusion.
okay,
and a
yes.
bird nicks. You know,
I've
you have a
got it
point
now.
there.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Bazooka. No! Surrender to the machine. We're not lewd here. Who parked this like that? It's a good parking. You have a very narrow place to go in. Oh, we're back here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
Why
all
not?
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
It's all
However,
rubbish
rather
now.
than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Wait,
And this
wait,
time,
what?
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
No.
Okay, from the top.
No, don't. Nick says we're not lewd here when she's the one who bunny hops. No! Don't throw that on my face. Only one guy got fired? There were multiple before. Talk about standards. No, there were more. 427, so it is my number? Broom closet time.
All of his
Broom
co-workers were
closet.
gone. What could it mean?
Going to the
Stanley
broom
decided
closet.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
broom
simply missed a memo.
closet. Ooh, where's the broom closet? I forgot already. Broom closet. The best closet for brooms closet.
When Stanley...
Wait, where's my broom
what?
closet? No!
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
My broom closet!
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I didn't touch
Did you move
nothing.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
It's a
Was right
terrible
here
story.
Just a minute ago. I know for
Rubbish,
sure that
rubbish
it's here
story.
somewhere. Okay,
I'm just gonna
then.
sit here for a
It's
while.
an adventure.
Oh!
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find this. You know, it gives me kind of a me-side vibe. Which door? Which door? Kind of want to go through the door I can't, but I can't. That's why I don't play that kind of game. Reality is more than enough to question my sanity. Well, I already know I'm crazy. Just getting more crazy. Which door? This one.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
I believe you.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, let me go on an
that we'll ever
adventure.
progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Yay. Oh, what? Hey, no! Boo! Let me adventure. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna go for the
All of his co-workers were
broom
gone.
closet.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I want the broom closet. Broom closet. Shut up, voice in my head. Wait until I get the pills. No, where's my broom closet? Also, I forgot about the computer. I wonder if I should have pressed on it before. Not that one, the other one. Been chilling. Chat, is this real? What is real? See, what is? We don't know. Where's my broom closet? There was a broom closet. I wanted to stay there and feel safe. Oh. V, you kind of lost something over here. I guess we don't have a broom closet no more.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What if there's like a secret door here? Use your imagination, V. Gord, hello! I like to think I'm real. Hello, everybody. Hello! I'm sure you're real. Am I real? What is that sound? I guess it's the plant. Am I real, though? Very me-side. Just without the creepy girlfriend. Makes bunny help place. I'm not even a bunny. V, you kind of crazy. I want my broom closet and I want it now. Oh, I'm a bunny. I don't want to do hopping.
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
I'll do one hop.
Here it comes.
I did one hop. It wasn't like this before. It's bluer now, which I kind of like. I like blue.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh. Dude, you don't even know where you're taking me. This isn't real. That's why I don't take the meds. Okay. Okay. V, I don't think we're in the right place. It was half a hop, if
well,
even.
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this
It was
place
a
at all.
hop.
Is this the story?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't even know anymore.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Maybe
is that correct?
How it used to be.
Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were
I don't remember
supposed to
anything.
be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
I
know you put
win!
in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Yay, I did it. I won.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Yes, I did
we
a little
both
hop.
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people
Who
win
cares?
fair and square.
A win
and
is a
this was not
win.
one of those situations.
Game pitied you.
Okay?
A win is a
I'm
win.
getting
I'll
weirded out
take
by
it.
whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Stop restarting my game! It's supposed to be my choice. Follow the yellow line. I don't wanna.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Only if he takes me to the
Just
broom
follow the
closet.
line. How simple is that?
It's the only place I felt safe so far. Broom closet. Yeah, where is the broom? Broom closet. It doesn't exist anymore. It's so sad. It was the best room. I should have used that room when I could. Oh, hey. This is what we. Oh, ow! Hey, what was that for? I'm free! I'm getting out of the line! Whee! Oh.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Thank you for the headband. First you bugging me on my head. Dude, you don't really give me a choice. You just pretend like I have a choice. It's like real life. Oh, what is real? What is it? Where am I? Already saw the fire killing baby? The what? Huh? Do I want to know? I don't know if I want to know. Oh! We can play a game! Let me play the game! It's the game you play when you don't have anything to play or a connection to Wi-Fi. On like old computers, but now it probably doesn't exist anymore unless you download it or something. I can't play it! Boo! Why would you even put it here? Why don't you even... I got an achievement that says, no, really, we disabled it because I tried to jump and it says no jump. There is no jump. I like when games do that. That's funny. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game, Jared. It's right there. You can't play it. 10 out of 10 game design. It is. I mean, I wonder how many times I had to press on the space bar to do that. Sure, the desk of the guy that got fired. Oh yeah, probably. Probably lost the game. You shouldn't lose games. You got games on your phone. Yeah, that's true, but some of them do need a connection.
See?
For annoying
the
reasons.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
It wasn't
Onward,
that
Stanley,
direction before.
To destiny. Though, here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience
calm down.
of that existence, right?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Whoa, I found a new thing.
Apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I wasn't even listening to you,
what?
boys.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No, that's a good... Oh, God. Oh, God. Ow, ow. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Stop. That's too loud. Ah! Turn it off. Stop it. Ah! Quiet. Oh, come on! Stop it! Oh my god! This is so loud. Yeah, my ears are bleeding as well. So nice and cool. Ugh. V, stop it! That's terrible! I'm gonna restart the game. Don't make me turn this game around. Oh God. Wait, that's a video game. That's from a Shut up. That's from a video game. I've never played it, but it's the one you need to rob a bank or something. Payday, that's the one. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Ah, I'm losing my mind. I will silence you. I will. You asked for it. It worked. How do you like me now, V?
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
I cut the music, not you. What phone?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
What are you talking about?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
What?
You won't want to miss anything.
I already missed it all with your never-ending singing and loud music. I can't feel my ears. I think my ears are falling. I think I have 2 sets of ears now and they're both falling apart. Made a game be like, how would I make the gamer who plays deaf? Or dead, depends. I don't see any phone, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. How dare you lie to me?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
No.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The line has its own personality? Hello, line. How was your day so far? Yupper game. Yupper. Very much. Oh, back here. I'm just gonna stay here forever. I got my computer that doesn't work. Got my pencil sharpener. I hate Mondays cup, mug, whatever. Clock. What else do you need in life? Nix, please. No more following the line, so he gets mad. Okay. Dude, I don't really have a choice though. Yapping the game. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Definitely. He's been yapping for a while. Be my Valentine. Oh, it's the same one. Do 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 do. I'm not following Mr. Line, even though he was nicer than you.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Don't restart the game. Don't restart the game. Okay. Oh, I can restart the game. Kinda wanna know what happened if I keep going. I'm gonna restart the game. Wait. Begin. Let's see what happens.
This is the story. Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Maybe Broom calls it. Come back! Broom calls it, but now I can't get out!
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Let me out, 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 let me out.
And here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Hasn't been a
But the
minute.
one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now,
Stop
this will
talking!
end.
Let me
He
out!
will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
To what?
Here it comes.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I've done that again.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh, not
What if he had to
again!
make a decision?
I
What
thought
if
it
a
will
crucial
restart
outcome
something!
fell under his responsibility?
Oh, man.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yes.
Nothing will
What
hurt
did I do,
me.
Wise?
Nothing will break me.
The end is never
And here
end.
I can be happy forever. I will
Change the
be happy.
game. No.
Stanley waited.
Never.
Hours passed.
Till the end of stream, we're gonna
days.
play this
Had years
until we
gone
lose our
by,
mind
he no longer had the
together.
ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
There's no like restart. Oh, begin the game again. Does that do anything?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Room
mean?
closet.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
closet.
had simply missed a memo.
Room closet. Room closet. Room closet. Where's the broom closet?
When Stanley came to a set of
Barf.
2 open doors, he
This game
entered
is
the
like
door
my
on his
sleep
left.
paralysis demon. Oh god. Instead of a monster, it's just a TV playing this game in its entirety. Oh, that's scary. There's a worse yapper. The one in Getting Over It. I thought about it too! Yeah, that's the one. I don't see no more broom closet ever. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Quiet, stop talking.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Why are you
Stanley
here?
decided to go up
Just
to
to
his
suffer?
boss's
A little bit-
office,
Broom
hoping he
closet!
might find an answer there. Oh no, oh no, not again. I won't be part of this.
He
I'm not going to
remembers!
encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I'm never leaving. Until I'm bored, then I'll probably leave. Or until you do something funny. He remembers! See, this is a nice little cozy room. It's got exposed not brick, but walls and wires and creepy everything. I got a weapon though. I could fight zombies with this, right? No, I got a broom. You know, for a broom closet, there's only one broom. I would assume there'll be more. We're starting to go back in to get the ending. There's an ending for that? Okay. Thought I was just being silly. Run to the broom
All
closet.
of his co-workers were gone.
Shut up.
What could it mean?
Shut up.
Stanley
Shut
decided
up.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Shut up. I'm telling you, everybody went to a party without me. That's
When
mean.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did that, done that. Where's my broom? Where's my broom?
Yet there was not a single person here
Broom,
either.
broom, 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 broom.
Feeling
Broom,
a
broom,
wave
broom, broom.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh god, I didn't mean to press on that button! Oh, you got that vision. Whee! I want to press on this one. My broom closet! He took it away! You mean? V, you're the meanest person ever! It's my broom closet. Never have another closet like this. Oh well, let's go. Let's keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I'm going
office.
downstairs. Later we go upstairs. Now I'm going downstairs. Wait. Won't that just kill me? I think we already did everything downstairs. Yeah, we've already done that. We understand how precious something is after losing it. Yes. That is very true. How sad. I will never have another broom closet like this. Oh! It's open! It wasn't open before. Ooh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. What is this word? It looks like soap, but what is like the line? That's a poem. That's a poem. The broom closet. You know, it's actually a nicer broom closet. There's no broom, but oh, say. I don't like this handwriting. It's hard for me to read. I'm gonna stay here. It's cozy, actually. It's much nicer. I don't have a reflection. Isn't even a towel? I've got the feeling. Money for stealing. But not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. What do you hear, Elden Ring? What do you hear, Elden Ring? Am I just holding a keyboard? Man, you don't say anything about that? That's super annoying. You said about everything I did, but you didn't say anything about this? Boo. Boo. Oh. Boo. It's running in the background. What's running in the background? Oh, you're playing it? That's fun. That's a good game. Maybe I'll replay it one day. Picture? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Look how sad he is. Business strategy? Don't do that. Oh, that is a terrible picture. It says the most expensive boss. I am the most expensive boss. Why would you shoot a panda then? Why would you do that? That's just a mean thing to do. What did they do to you? Does he owe you money? Still, don't do that. Ooh. Where does this take me? Business strategy, show dying animals to make money. That's awful. I don't like that. The boss. What? Back here? How is that possible? Take me away. No! No! I want to go somewhere. What's the point of an elevator then? It doesn't elevate. Or, you know, lower? Fine. You ruined everything fun. I broke it. I barely did anything. Here. I'm not pressing on anything now. It's so overwhelmed. Press down and wait, just like a normal elevator. Nothing could be normal in this world so far. V, are you singing? I think V is singing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the YouTuber music. It is? V, I can hear you singing. Bum, bum, bum. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? The OG elevator music. Am I missing a joke here? I don't know this song. Shake those maracas. Yeah. Guess we can just stay here and dance together. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Getting bored now. I can hear you. You can change your reality. Do something. There's no long elevator in my region, and even I know it wasn't that elevator music. What's that elevator music? I don't know, never heard it. I broke it again? Darn it! I have to wait longer? Boo! Let's do it again. But it takes so long! I'm bored! I'm gonna go up now. V, do something cool! Stanley. The cycle repeats. You have to wait, I think. Fine then, I'll wait. So, does anybody have something interesting to tell? Have you done something cool today, or yesterday, or the day before that? We have a lot of days to do stuff, but we usually don't do a lot of things because we're too tired. Too lazy. Well, not all of us. I am. Shake those maracas. Now I heard it. What is Kangol? Am I reading right? I visit Shadow Nix today in stream. Aww, how was that? Was she playing something interesting or a weird game that never ends? Yes, I know. Make something happen. Also, I just realized I pressed up. I hope it does the same thing. Because I don't want to go downhill. She was playing some weird game with this weird narrator. Sounds awful. Why would you do that? Why would you do something like that? Especially after she hasn't been streaming in so long. Who would have think? She had a really cool broom closet. Ooh, now that sounds interesting. British narrator even. That sounds even scarier. What is this elevator? Seems like it's gonna explode. That's what I want to know. Oh, there yet? V! Do something! Do something! Make reality change. I know you can do it. I've seen you doing it. Oh. How long is it going to take? I'm so bored. I wanna do something. I'm going to give up. He's dancing too much to do anything. V, stop dancing, do something. V. Do, 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 do. Thrilling gameplay. I know. It's like it's so interesting. It's like you take Elden Ring, Resident Evil, I don't know, God of War, mix it together, sprinkle some simulator. No, simulators are not that interesting. Well, it depends on the one. Such an amazing gameplay. So fun. Smash the light? I can't really do anything. Except press this and then it will stop it again, and then we wasted all this time and didn't even get anything. I'm gonna give up. Then we wasted all this time and didn't get anything cool out of it. V, do something! He's winning. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna press on the button. You already did the 2, 3, 4. You already did that. Take the moment to sing Snake Eater. What's a snake eater? I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Boo! Boo! I'm out of here. Poor panda. Nix. Yes. What? Wasn't that riveting? Wasn't that
Stepping into
super
his manager's
fun?
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Oh, whoa.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Yeah, we
And
already
so
know
the boss
that.
had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of
2845.
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. Somebody needs to remember that because I will forget in a second. Snake Eater is a symbolic song from Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Stanley just
The
sat
song
around twiddling
played
his thumbs,
when you climb the
trying to
longest
input anything
ladder
on the
ever
device was
made in
useless,
games.
since he could never possibly know
funny.
that the combination was 2845.
But you meant the Metal Gear series creator said it was a boss by itself. You know, I agree. I mean, just this elevator was annoying.
2845.
I don't want to press it. The internet said it just plays music. Let's press something else. 9003.
But it
777
turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination.
It wasn't
if he knew that
correct.
the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
You gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Fine. I keep wanting to see something cool. Waiting for something amazing. Big button. Whee! Oh, I'm not a bunny anymore. And it's loading. Can I repress it? I can't. Boo! What
Stanley
else?
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
How about this that says escape? What does this do?
Although this passageway had the word escape written
It
on
did.
it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm curious now. Maybe the violent
The
death
door
won't be that
behind him was
violent.
not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. Man, creepy hallways are so creepy.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Yes.
and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Is this hell? Whee! Imagine he just dies and Steam just remove the game from your account. Jeez. That might happen. I won't put it past them.
As the machine
Oh my
burst into
God!
motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh,
it
I wanna
reflected
leave.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I wanna go.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Oh my
He
god!
doesn't know the real
No!
story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this
wanna
game is.
leave.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he
I don't want
resigned
it.
and willingly accepted this violent
I don't
end
want it.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh god! Oh!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal
Who are
jaws.
you?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Psych. Oh god! Excuse me, Lady V? Who are you? Are you nicer? Cause V was really mean. Oh. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Lady V, can you explain what's happening? What the?
When
Oh.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the
What?
moment he hit start?
Aw, man. That sucks. Is this the office? That's adorable. Look at my little office. It's my tiny little office. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. The core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. That is adorable. Look at the tiny office. So tiny. Corridor. The pacing of the opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. The two doors. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. How interesting. Nature paintings. Yes, yes it is. Is it a painting or is it a picture? I don't know. I don't know. Stanley's computer. The one and only. Filing cabinets. Yeah, I can see that. Who is this for? The office. Oh, I get it. It's like it's the question. You have three doors, and behind one of the doors there is like $1 million, and you can only choose once. But you're in a show, and the host says you can only choose one door. But I can tell you for a show I know that the prize is not behind door number 3. So would you like to switch your choice? And then you have to switch your choice because it's higher possibility you get the prize if you switch the choice, and that's the one. What a horrible 3-door choice. $1 million? I don't know, that's what I thought about. Fun. How about $2 million? Hi, Katsuki. How are you? Oh, the buttons! I never figure out the buttons. Button sounds. Selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Fun! I'm sure somebody can play with it. Credit. Wait, I'm at the end of the game? Like, actually the end? Office computers. Oh! Aw, I thought I could play. Well, good for you, creators. Model design. I guess we saw him one time. Cabin brightening was the narrator. You talk a lot. Let's see what else we got around here. What else we got in this weird museum? Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Less creepy. I can go up as well. The office. That's a show! What's over here then? Office clock. So it is. Boss office. Wait, it can look differently? We only saw that one. We only saw the fancy one. Scrimton development of the boss office. Where's the female narrator now? Employee lounge. Underground. Wait, can I meet the narrator and punch him in the face? I would like to do that. I would like to do that. I'll be back there in a second. Kind of want to see what's on the other side first. Freedom ending. We had that one. This was the very first interaction of the freedom ending in the game alpha. That changed. What is happening? It's what? What's going on? Said Nix was into what? Who said that? This is so unsettling. The narrator? Oh yeah, he did say that.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him?
Kevin Brightening, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. What am I even doing here? What's happening?
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example.
This is a museum of collection of the Stanley game. Also, the game is so quiet. Can you enable the subtitles? Well, there is subtitles. Oh. Well, so far he was talking really loudly, so we didn't need anything. And there is no music or anything right now. It's just me walking. There, in fact, no subtitles? Then what is this? I can change to caption language. Messing with me. It's so easy to mess with me. I am so confused. What's the point? What's the point? You turn it off because you say it's not what it is. Rerun for major I lost my mind. Over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. Oh, creepy. This is one released in May 2012. It featured a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of Stanley Parable. Oh, that is creepy. I feel like there's gonna be like a weird girl with long hair that's gonna crawl out of this screen any second. I'm gonna wait for her. Can't wait till you play the second one. There's another one? But what am I supposed to do here? How do I... What do I... What? Oh, God. The apartment timer? In previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. What apartment ending? There were a lot of endings. There's 3? How can they make more? There is no story, there is no nothing. Well, that's kind of impressive. Okay, how do I get out of here? Do I need to restart or something? Just progress through the museum. You'll get there. Okay. I don't want her to be on her way. I'm scared. I don't need scary ghost ladies crawling out of the screens, thank you. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Here we had 2 cups? How come they took one? I don't know. I never played this game. Me neither. But I am gonna keep going. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Creepy, creepy.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Who are you
How
talking
they
about?
wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, perhaps not.
None.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
Oh.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What are you
Push
talking
escape
about?
and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
I wanted to see what happened. Sorry. I wanted to see what happened. I guess I'm just dead now. Nothing happened. How disappointing. And now we're loading again. Very slowly. Oh, there we go. And I'm sort of back now? This is different. There's no narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Man,
What could
I
it
thought you
mean?
left.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whiteboard ending. I got an ending. Well, that's one ending. Okay. Yeah, I am.
Stanley went around touching every little thing
I
in the
am
office.
losing my
but it
mind.
did- When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, this is
This
something
was
on
not
the right.
correct way to the meeting room,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Stanley
yeah.
knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps he tried to figure out what the heck is going on.
Wow. Yes. This room.
Yeah, we've been
What
here.
a beautiful... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I took the second door. Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, maybe they wanted people thinking outside the box. Ooh, key. I need a key. V, I need a key. By the way, have you seen the female V? The female voice? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift? $1,000? Penalty for jumping off cargo lift? 5,000? How are you gonna collect the money? I'm not gonna survive this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yes.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I believe
realize that
you.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I don't think
It's
so.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I thought it was
I'm not
about
asking
me,
for
though.
me, I'm asking for her.
So you do know about her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who are you talking about? I don't think you're talking about who I think you're talking about. So who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Hello? Oh god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Who are you talking
If you can truly
about?
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him.
I did not
filling
pick
him
up the
not just
phone.
with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited.
I didn't pick up the phone.
Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I pressed
You
on
actually
it.
chose incorrectly.
Oh?
I didn't even know that was possible.
I chose
Let me
many
double
correctly.
check.
Many times.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone.
No.
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
I have a
Music
wife?
comes in, fade
I
to
think
white,
we already discussed
roll
this.
Credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
My
How is
wife
that
is
even
Leon
possible?
Kennedy from
None of these
Fortnite?
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
Leon Kennedy's
How
from
on earth are you
Fortnite?
making
No.
meaningful choices. What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley.
What?
You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This
mean,
is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
define
And
real
to think
person.
I've been
I'm a
letting you run
VTuber.
around in this
I don't know
game
if
for
that
so long.
counts.
If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
What does that mean?
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What does that mean? Whoa.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Hello,
He could
Steven.
spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
What the
Or he
hell?
could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Jared! Practice! Oh, blue!
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
What
is the
is
best
happening?
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals
this
recommend making
alligator
at least
liking
8
this.
choices per day. Do you
8?
make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember, that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
And why do you
At
care
this
what
time,
choice I do?
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Thank goodness.
Welcome back.
Is it not? Is it
You
new
may have
already?
noticed that this
That was a
room has
great
begun
practice.
to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on
You
good
practice
decision
well.
making, we're going to
Dubious,
revisit
how
a
are
choice you
you?
made just a few minutes ago
Danger
and see what the
everywhere.
correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Why am I so tiny all of a sudden? I was tiny for a second. This is not a very good way to stack your vehicles. Can I call my wife? I need to tell her I'm not gonna get home any day now. Boop. Press. Oh. I can do that too? What happened if I go back then? Doing good. Happy to see you back. Aww. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm closing doors. I'm a civilized person. Sometimes. Wait, but back here? What if I'll just jump off it?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping
can't.
off the platform and dying.
No!
Imagine
How did
the
you
main
know?
character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
How did
story
you
would make no
know?
sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible
Am I
before
that
the narrative
predictable?
contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What is reality? Man, you get all the fun out of it. How would I get a 5,000 penalty if I'm not gonna jump off it, huh? There's an exit! I wanna go down! I wonder what's over there. V, you take all the fun out of it. You're annoying. You're not fun. You've never been fun. Now you're less fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. What if I go back? I can't go back. Where's the other V? She was nicer. She actually cared about me. Maybe that was my wife? Am I married to a voice?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I don't think so. I don't think so. See, I feel like not listening to you. Ever. To be fair though, I did listen to you once and it did lead me to a
Now remember,
nicer
all you need to
ending.
do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
No.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
No.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Never.
All right.
Hi,
When
babe.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Welcome.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Why
hurry
not?
back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Too late for what? Too late for what? Something is wrong with your game. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. How about now? Do I really have to go there? I don't wanna. Game is not gaming? I'm not sure anything is gaming today. Game is weird. Fine. Is my broom closet there at least? Broom closet? Broom closet. It was on the left. Then he blocked it because he mean. Broom closet.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Jeez, relax.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you
Funny
think was so
times.
special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is
Gaming
now
today,
incorrect?
Half-Life
How can I
2.
go back to
Ooh,
that?
enjoy.
I can't erase
I never
that
played it.
knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
Forever?
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Oh, don't
What's the
cry.
answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
How about we're not
No,
gonna
I have
freak
to.
out about it?
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Great game.
I have
I probably
to.
will get to it at some point. Oh god! Reality! Oh! Oh, there go gravity.
Oh, I'm here.
What
I'm
was
still
that?
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Aww.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Not really.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He
Then where
understands
is
that
he?
if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Where is Stanley then?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my
I think
story.
you're a bit too dramatic.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
Yeah,
you
I've
would have
seen that.
destroyed it and
Seen
been
it.
victorious.
Seen
it
it,
would have
done
been
it.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I
Wait,
tried
we did
so hard.
it. Oh,
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure
Yeah,
you'll
it's
be up
kinda
to the
fun to
task.
make him
Just
lose
follow
his
my
mind as
lead and
well.
You'll be fine.
I'm going
All
down.
right.
I'm taking him with me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yes.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
How many
follow
times
my
can I do
lead
it?
and
How many
you'll be
times can I
fine.
do it?
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
How many times?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, I'll do it one-
That
I'll do it
means
tw-
choosing
one-
responsibly
2 more
and
times.
always putting the story
2 more
first.
times.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I wanna see
Just follow
something
my lead and you'll be
happen.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's break the game. I'm trying. I remember some action game tried to do the same. What action game? Ta-da!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Letting you disobey the narrator?
Is
That's
behave exactly
cool.
as Stanley would. That means choosing
Okay, last
responsibly
one.
and always
Last time.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Last time. Hey!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Fine.
Is behave.
Oh. I think I did one too many times. Saints Row 4. Never played it. I'm sorry, I'll choose the left one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't see. They did the same thing and they just kill you and everyone and make you restart. I can't see anything. V, I can't see anything. I'm sorry. I broke the game. And we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happened if I'll do it again? An indie anime game, Castlevania structure and quite old, at least 10
When
years.
Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Did I really restart it
The
all
lounge
from the
was
beginning?
sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to
Oh,
business,
he's not reacting to
Stanley
what
took
we
the
had
first
before.
open door on his left.
No. I already did the— oh, maybe I can jump from the elevator now.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
can!
he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
That
Stanley leapt
sound.
from the platform and plunged to his
Ew.
death. Good job, Stanley.
Oh,
Everyone
God.
thinks you are very powerful.
That sound.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance
job,
from
Stanley.
others. So the thought of
I think we already
total
established I'm
solitude
not
was
Stanley.
terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
What else I can
Perhaps
do
he
on
wanted
this
to
side?
stop by the employee lounge first,
What
just
else
to
I can
admire
do
it.
around here now?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I guess I can do that one. Is there anything new here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I did that
Good
before.
job, Stanley.
Good
Everyone
job,
thinks you
Stanley.
are very powerful.
Thank you. Oh, come on, nothing new.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
let's go
room.
to the broom
Perhaps
closet
he had
now.
simply missed a memo.
Wait, no, I'll go to the right and then I'll go to where he tells me to go. I don't think I did that one. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Was that like this before?
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Yeah.
and Stanley knew it perfectly
Don't
well.
worry, this time I'm gonna listen to
Perhaps he
you.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Don't worry,
first,
don't worry.
just to admire it.
I can't move. What the? Okay. Dear Slim, I wrote you.
Stanley felt
Still
lightheaded,
and calling.
butterflies
What?
in his stomach. But eager to get
What you
back to
talking about?
business,
What we
Stanley
talking
took
about?
the first open door on his left.
Here, I'm taking the first
And
door
so
on
he
my left.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Man, we already did that. Wonder if I should have waited longer in the dark screen.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I don't
Stanley
think-
decided
Aw,
to go
man,
up to
it's
his
still
boss's
closed.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm in my broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Anything new here? Closed. Oh no, it's open. Oh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisps. Okay. Yeah, this one didn't rhyme very well. It's not rhyming well. The other one was better. Hello, Nix. Hi, New. How are you? Welcome. We're trying not to lose our minds here. How you doing? Oh, it was a poor panda. I'm not going to do that again. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to
Whee!
take. Too much for any man to take.
Just
He fell
every
to
time I
his
hear
knees,
Stanley,
bursting into half
I
moans,
think of this
half
one song.
sobs,
Those
the
were some
guttural
lyrics.
retching of life from a man denied
What
any
song?
hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor,
Calm
he lay
down.
prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour.
I'm not
But when at
paralyzed.
last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the
I already
boss's
found
desk.
it. I'm pressing
What could
buttons.
it mean? Was it a sign
0,
of hope for Stanley's future?
4,
Alas,
5,
it was
1.
not. For although this
Nope.
keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random
Whee!
that no man
Sorry,
could
just
ever
give
hope
back.
to guess it.
Hi, hi.
2845.
How are you?
Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly ever.
I don't want to press the buttons. How are you, Neeks? It's
Stanley
nice to
simply
hear
began
you.
entering random
Aw,
codes into the
thank
keypad,
you.
knowing
I'm
full
glad you're
well the
here.
sheer statistical unlikelihood
I
that
miss
this
you,
would ever result
Shadows.
in a correct combination.
I'm
If he
torching the
knew that
chat now
combo
because
was
we're playing this
2845,
never-ending game
it
of
would be another
nothingness.
story entirely. But no,
It's
no,
funny.
this is what he was going to do instead.
I need to don't remember the numbers. Can you say the numbers again? 1, 2, 3,
Stanley
4.
just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm not
Trying
twiddling
to
my
input anything
my
on the
thumbs.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845. 25807. How long can I do this?
2845.
I think we already had that one. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Oh my
And Stanley got
God.
the hell along with the story. Well,
How does
whoop-de-doo.
that happen? Oh my god. Whee! Hi Light! Welcome, welcome! How are you? Welcome to the never-ending game. We're making the narrator lose his mind because he's trying to make us lose our mind, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Already did that one though. Fine, let's do this one now. Tired of just finished 24 hours hospital shift. 24 hours! Oh my gosh! Can go to sleep? I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not
The
sorry.
lights
That
rose
is
on
that's
an
an
enormous
incredible
room
thing
packed
to
with
do.
television screens.
But it's very
What
exhausting.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
You're an incredible
did he
person.
have the strength to
How
find
about
out?
you? I'm doing fine. I'm losing my mind, but that's okay, right? Just remembered, but don't the game have the achievement for playing it for 900 hours?
Now the monitors jumped
What is
to
it
life.
doing for
Their true
900
nature revealed.
hours?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Yeah, we already done
Stanley's
that.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Especially
reduced to
emergency
images on a
shift aware.
screen. And Stanley,
That
one
is
of them,
scary.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
I don't know how
nothing.
you do it. You're an incredible person, Light. Incredible. 24-hour shift in such a
This mind
Scary-
control facility,
scary
it was too
job.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Repo
Had
7,
Stanley
24
really been
hours
under
shift
someone's
are so
control
much
all
fun.
this time?
What?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
I
job?
can barely
That his
survive the
emotions had been
normal 8 or 9
manipulated to
hour
accept
shifts.
it blindly?
Thank you, I guess. You are incredible.
No. He refused to believe
Man,
it.
we already had
He
this
couldn't
ending.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
been so
It
dramatic.
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I don't
Had
care.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Who cares?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. happy,
They sound
or
rough.
sad,
I was with
or
an
content,
intervention
walking, eating, working,
security group
all
for
of it
24
monitored
hours.
and commanded from this very
Nowhere
place.
as insane
And as
as
the
your
cold
stuff,
reality
though.
of his
Respect,
past began to
definitely.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
Oh, I can
power
turn the off
over
button
another
now.
human life.
I mean the on
For
button.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I
After they
did.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
I don't know.
Control?
I'm just pressing buttons.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I did
I'm
so
afraid
many.
you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What does that
In
mean?
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
What?
the entire complex.
Oh,
How long until
no.
detonation then? Let's say
2 seconds.
2 minutes.
Oh my god, I was almost
now
right.
This is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
I could
What a
just
shame
stand
we
here
have
for
so
2
little
minutes.
time left to enjoy it.
Oopsie.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More
I
time
don't really
to
care.
talk about you, about
Do,
me,
do, do,
where we're
do,
going,
do, do,
what all this
do,
means.
do,
I barely know where to start.
do. I don't really
You'd like
care.
to know where your co-workers are.
Oh,
A
yeah,
moment
sure.
of solace before you're obliterated.
Where
All
are
right,
they?
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Oh, yeah.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to
3?
a crisp.
There's a
I
button
have to
3
say
here
this, though,
somewhere.
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you
2?
try to make sense of everything
Where's
and take back
upstairs?
the control wrested away from you.
Where's
it's quite
3?
rich. I almost hate to see it go. But
3.
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go
3.
around will be even
I
better.
pressed on 3.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
I pressed on
But I'm
3.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These
But I
are
pressed on
precious
3.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
Red.
trees.
Do you see red button?
Oh dear me,
Lost
what's
for
the
lost.
matter, Stanley?
Might as well do what I
Is
want.
it that you
Yeah,
have no
right?
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Where's the red
Or
button?
Did you just
Oh, I see
assume
red
when you saw
button.
that timer that something
you.
in this room was
The
capable
voices.
of turning it off?
You're
I mean,
running out
look
of time, Nix. Yeah,
running
I'm
from
chilling.
button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little
Incorrect.
thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
No,
How
I'm
would you
just
say
pressing
that,
buttons.
Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved?
You have
Do
2
you have
attempts
any idea what your
remaining.
purpose in this
For
place
what? He's crazy.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
You're crazy.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Jeez,
To
you're
see
evil.
You made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a
Dude,
tragedy.
I'm not
You
scared.
wanted to
I'm enjoying
control
this.
World, that's fine.
Look, I'm
But
pressing
I'm going to
buttons.
destroy it first, so you can't.
Whee! Oh, I
Take
can
a
press the
look at
button up
clock,
there.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
30
seconds until a big boom.
Let's
and
go!
No enemy here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately
what's over
to your
there?
frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Whee!
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part
Listen,
of the joke.
I don't
And believe
care.
me, I will go
I've
after
died
it
many
every
times
second
so
of your
far. Actually, I think
inevitable
like
life
twice.
From the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Whee! I guess that's what happened. Dark screen. Oh, loading screen. Am I immortal? I think I'm immortal. That's a bummer. Immortal in this world?
But Stanley
Oh
simply
no, I did that
couldn't
before!
handle
No!
the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
This takes
What if a crucial outcome fell
forever.
under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
Forgot that activate when you close
This
the door.
couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
What a
Nothing
way to
will
go.
break me. And
Very
here I can be
dramatic
happy
way to go.
Forever. I will be
Forever.
happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then
Maybe
days.
days. Maybe
Had
weeks.
years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Can I
But
use
the one
my
thing
phone?
he knew for sure, beyond any
Order
doubt,
pizza or
was that if he
something?
waited long enough, the answers would come.
Call my wife,
Eventually,
apparently I have one.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken
Ooh,
to.
maybe I'll try to go
He
to
will
that
be
ending and
told
talk
what
to my wife,
do.
but I don't remember how I got there.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
And I'm
Here
about
it
to break.
comes.
And okay, what should we
The meeting
do
room.
now?
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
This is about loneliness? Oh, but it's about getting crazy. I guess you could get crazy by being lonely.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
Man,
stop
we're
by
doing
the
the same
employee lounge
endings. We
first,
already had
just
those
to admire it.
endings.
The lounge
We
was
already
grand,
had all these
majestic.
endings. I want a new
Perhaps,
one.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we already had this. Give me something new.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
Ooh.
wasn't 5
Already
years
had
ago.
this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Already
I'm
know
not
that.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I
Give me something
realize that
new.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but
Oh
the fact
man,
is that
when
the
did
story
I
has
went
been
wrong?
about
Well, what
nothing
was the
but
thing that I
you
did wrong to
all this
get this
time.
whole from the beginning?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Because sometimes when I
Someone you've
restarted.
forgotten about.
Oh wait,
Please. What?
hello.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
That's
Are you
new.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really
You already
do
killed
want
me
to help
many
you, to show
times.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that
Something
I'm on
new.
your side.
Imagine
Give
being
me
a bad at
chance.
following direction. Who is bad at following direction? Who here is bad at following direction? Give me one person.
Now
Oh.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
What if I'm colorblind? Huh? That is very insensitive of you.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road?
No, I just
you've
wanna make you
chosen? Well,
mad.
don't let me stop
I
you.
just want to make you mad. I don't even care. I just want you. I want you to to feel terrible because you make me feel bad. You made fun of me at the beginning of the game, so you need to suffer. The name starts with N. Nix? Perhaps?
You
Nah,
see?
no way.
There's nothing here.
Ooh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Creepy.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
Vindicate the
exposed
narrator.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically
Yes.
for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of
End
time
with
into
X.
that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all
I want
for
to find
nothing,
a different
because
name,
this is
but I don't know
you
what
wanted
names
to
start with an
see.
N and end
Help
with
me
an
here,
X.
Stanley. Help
Except for Nix.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
This
What
is the
would have made
unfinished
this game
DLC.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I wanted to see
Tell you
something
what,
new.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I think we're going for the left door now. Oh!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'm gonna be really annoying.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that?
Never.
Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
Crazy.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
I'm
take
waiting.
a look.
Oh! Ooh! Look at this! Who are those people? Who are those people? Are those real people? Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the... How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your... Is this gonna be a co-op game now? Nix, we need food. I'm for turning Nix back into a bunny and then cook her. You gonna cook a bunny? Wahaha, let's eat the streamer. I don't think you should. I'm not very healthy. A dead rat is offline. I don't wanna play online. You know, I already took that door. Let's take this one. Well, guess what? What?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and
We're
now
not
would be a
healthy either.
lovely
Oh, okay,
opportunity
then.
to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
No.
Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In
Oh
this
my-
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh my
It's a very
God.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I don't want
think
this.
the art world will really take notice.
I'm moving back.
But of
Why am I
course,
not
the message
surprised?
of the game only becomes clear
That's
once
the
you've
room.
been playing it for about 4 hours.
Please
so
let it
why
burn.
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Don't make him cry! No! I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
You
I can't watch
heartless
this.
Bastard. Did you
Oh
do
my
it
God.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might
Poor
improve the experience
baby.
for me. I'm not
I
even
feel
going to try.
awful.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh.
It's over.
V?
Thank you for playing.
You're
Your input
welcome.
was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to
Okay.
ease the pain. Let's see.
No!
What do we have here?
I feel so bad. Not because of the narrator.
Yes.
You're gonna
This
whole
seems
new
like it'll
meaning
work.
to
Let's
bird
give it a
baby
shot.
bird. Oh my god. How could you, Nix? I don't know. I wanted to see what happened if I make him mad. It wasn't about the baby, it was about the narrator. I'm so sad.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At
Yes.
last, the one thing you've always desired. A
Well-
game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Actually, I only
But
played
is
it
enough?
one
Tell me
time,
that,
no,
Stanley.
twice, and I was terrible.
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
It is
From
calmer.
now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Ooh, do that. Where? Where are you building?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Minecraft just after the baby. Bad feeling about this.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes,
You know that
of
people
course,
make a
and
whole
just to finish
career
it
out of
all
this?
off, yes.
You could be a streamer.
It's complete.
But that's
I
it?
made this, Stanley.
You did.
Look at it.
So
Gaze
pretty.
upon my work of art and feel
Amazing.
ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Well, I don't have a body. I
But you've only
can't
seen
punch
it
the
from
rocks.
outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I don't really have a choice. You didn't give me an axe or anything. I can't even go in.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Ooh, diamond's good.
Everything. Yes,
I've been told.
Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Minecraft YouTuber be like, nope, I didn't do it. Where'd I get that? Ooh, you opened a door, a road diamond. Can they do this? Can they actually do this? I mean, it is someone else's game. Ah, who cares? It's not my fault, it's their fault. Oh, we're going to a scary place. I don't have, like, lights or whatever.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No! I don't know how to play Minecraft. I tried it. I was terrible at it. Let's change categories.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel
I heard
utterly
the critters.
This
right?
won't do
That's
at
their
all.
name?
1 out of 5.
Wait,
Even
what's
the diamonds
there?
couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No, it's a spider. Wait! I just started to get the hint of it. Never mind. Never mind. What are we gonna play now? What are we gonna play now?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
What is this game?
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
What is this game?
I couldn't have done it any better myself.
Is this Portals?
What is this game even supposed to be?
I have no
can't
idea.
Figure it out.
I never played Portals before.
I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I can pick up stuff. That's already better. It's better than your game already. I couldn't do anything before. Is this Portals? Do they really let me play other games while playing one game? Cool! You know, narrator, we're starting to get along now. It is Portals!
Oh, it's a
I never
puzzle.
played Portals! How
Critical
exciting!
thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
How exciting! I should play Portals.
Genius.
Thank you. I thought so
Actually,
too.
you know what? I think that's plenty.
No,
I really
wait.
don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
No, but
Which
it was
is why,
fun.
rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Okay.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world.
You should do
And
that.
Perhaps every now and then.
Why would
I'll
you
think
say,
back to a
Fatso, that
man
I'm
named
not a man,
Stanley
but a
who was
woman?
objectively wrong in
Would
every
you be
decision he ever
scared?
made. The thought won't last
I
long.
am pressing buttons though.
Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your
How
work.
dare you assume you're
And I
exactly,
sincerely
I'm a
hope that
woman.
everyone lives happily ever after.
Let's boycott the game. You're cancelled. Whee! How come we're not dead? Beta version. Hello? Filing cabinet. Let's go there. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Gonna egg his house with rainbow colored eggs. Rainbow colored eggs. Interesting. Can I get a light over here? Oh god! You know what will make this game the best thing ever? If I can find the narrator and punch him. That's it. 10 out of 10. It's so dark. I can't see anything. Back room, yay. That's scary. Can you turn on the light though? I can't see anything. Hello? Hello? What is happening? V, where you? Oh, light! I'm going to the light. It's a good idea, right? Going to the light, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Hello? Narrator? Is that your room? What now? Can we go back to Minecraft? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I
have
wonder
no
if he's
idea.
happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back.
Yes.
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
And
Very
now
soon.
the end
I can
is
wait.
near. Something, something. Final something. Something. Something, something. Something. Something, something. We're back.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
They're all missing because you erased them. You already told me that before you blew me to smithereens with a nuclear bomb. Which, you know, it's kinda overkill. I did it my
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the
This
meeting room,
whole
and Stanley
game
knew it
can just
perfectly
summarize
well.
with I did it my
Perhaps
way.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, I should have taken the right.
And here it was, the lounge.
I mean the left.
But eager to get back to business,
what is a
Stanley
man?
took the first
What
open door
have
on his
we
left.
done? Dee-dee-dee-dee. Is this different? It's not different. Unless it'll jump through that thing again. Let's see what happens if I'll do that again. No, but we just done that.
Stanley was so bad at following
No,
directions, it's incredible he wasn't
I didn't mean
5
to do
years
that
ago.
again. I just wanted to see if there's something new. I guess I could
Stanley,
just
I think perhaps
jump.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his
Aw,
eagerness to
man.
prove that he is in control of the
I'll be
story
able to do
and
something.
no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to where he wants me to.
How long was I sitting there?
Oh.
Stanley wondered to himself.
It's already
Minutes?
been different.
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen
Millennials?
while my senses were
Blah,
turned?
blah, blah, blah.
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Never. I'm always late for everything. Never careful.
When Stanley came
Here,
to a
I'm
set
going
of
to where you
two
want me
open
to go.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. Do you like me better now? I don't care.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Can't
office,
believe this is still
hoping he might find an
closed.
answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he
did
taken
it
that risk?
my
All because he believed everyone
way.
had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Stop talking.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he
This
thought
is
to
all
himself,
a dream.
maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence
We already had
in a
this one
single
too.
moment for no
I'm sure there are
reason at all.
more endings.
None of it made any
but
logical sense.
I don't know how to get to
And
them.
as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other
Because there were
strange
more
observations.
options.
For example,
But I don't
why
remember how to
couldn't he
get to
see
the
his
point where we
feet
get
when he
this
looked
other
down?
option. Because it's
Why did
so many
doors close
times.
automatically behind him wherever
I'm
he
so
went?
crazy.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Just disable
Were
sound.
they simply repeating?
But then it will be super
No, Stanley
quiet.
said to himself, this is all too strange.
Probably
this
is.
can't be real.
Let's try. Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Not gonna lie. It's so quiet though. So quiet I can go nope, same thing. Okay, let's see what happened if I bring it back. He's gonna be offended. Oh, not that one. That one.
And began to gently float above the ground.
Nope, he's just going right
Then
at
he
it.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical
Space and the
starfield.
magic.
And
Yeah,
it
we
too
had that.
appeared. It was so
I'm gonna be
much
dead in a
fun,
second.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so
Whee!
lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
See, I want to restart it again, but I don't want to restart it. But sometimes when I restart it, it's not restarting. But sometimes when I restart it, it is restarting. So I don't know what to do.
entered Stanley's head.
'Cause I
One,
don't want
he
to
was
restart it
amazed
if
he
it
hadn't
just
asked
restarts
himself sooner.
completely.
Why
Because
is
we
there a
did have
voice in
this
my
ending
head
already, so I did
dictating
restart it one
everything
time
that
too
I'm
many
doing and
times.
thinking? Now the voice was describing itself
voice
being
is in
considered
my
by
head,
Stanley,
keeps on
who found
telling
it
me
particularly strange.
something-
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke
I
to
don't
all
wanna
people in their
talk
dreams,
about it.
the truth was that, of course,
Stop talking, just
this
get
was
to
not
the
a dream.
point. We already seen
How could it
this.
be? Was
Ah,
Stanley
he's
simply
waiting. I
deceiving
lost my
himself,
mind. I lost my
believing
mind.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
Tell you
for
what,
himself?
we're gonna do this for
Stanley
5 more
is as
minutes,
awake
then we're
right
gonna
now
call it
as he's
quits,
ever
and then we're
been
gonna
in his
finish the
life.
stream, and then we're gonna scream into
Now,
a
hearing the
pillow.
voice speak
I
these
think
words
that's
was quite a
fun.
shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
Valid.
If he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I don't care.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're gonna do.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
The
Perhaps
last
he had simply
thing.
missed a memo.
It's gonna be what I'm supposed to do, but then I'm not gonna step outside
When
to
Stanley
where I'm
came to a
supposed
set
to
of
step
2 open
outside.
doors, he entered the
That
door
will
on
be
his
the
left.
last thing I'm gonna do today. Cause I am done.
Yet there was not a single person here
This
either.
game is
Feeling a wave of
insane.
disbelief,
Can't
Stanley
believe
decided
this
to
is
go
so
up to his boss's
close.
office. Hoping
Yeah,
he'd
I'm
come
going
into
to
a
my
staircase,
boss's
Stanley
office
walked
here.
upstairs to his boss's
I just want to
office.
talk to my wife. Yep, incredible. Yep, boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
What was the
stunned
numbers?
to discover not an indication of any human life.
Tell me the numbers
What
already.
could it mean, he wondered.
Tell me the
Desperate
numbers.
for answers, he began turning
Tell me
the
the
room
numbers.
over looking for clues that
Tell me
might
the
unravel
numbers.
the situation.
Tell
Until
me
at
the numbers
last,
now.
he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yes, yes,
But
yes, yes,
alas,
yes.
no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so
How
the
is it
boss had
7?
assigned
How am I
it
pressing
an extra
7?
secret pin
How am I
number,
pressing 7?
2845. But of course,
2,
Stanley
8,
couldn't possibly
4,
have known
5.
this.
Go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Go.
buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Cause I am a
Amazing. He
genius.
stepped into the newly opened passage.
You know what? gonna meet... okay, either I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, but then I won't step outside, or I'm gonna talk to the lady. I'm not gonna step outside. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because it's starting to say, no, that takes longer. This is shorter. I'm gonna do this one.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
this
the truth
is
was
shorter.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Violent death? That's what you think. Actually, I don't know if it will happen again. Maybe she won't talk again.
The door behind him was not shut.
As long
Stanley
as it ends,
still had every
I don't
opportunity
care.
to turn around and get back on track.
This is crazy.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
And fall into hell. Whee! This didn't kill me. Okay, lady.
As the machine whirred into motion,
Anytime now.
Stanley was inched closer and closer.
This is worse than the game I had you play with a weird guy in the city doing all sorts of stuff.
He doesn't know
What game?
The story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision.
I was thinking about the game with the dolls.
Perhaps
kind of remind me of that one.
Great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
Lady.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Lady? Lady? Aha!
Farewell, Stanley,
Yay!
cried the narrator. As
The little
Stanley
guy
was
that
led
was super
helplessly
small,
into the
we
enormous
could hit
metal
people.
jaws.
That was
In
awful!
a single visceral instant,
I
Stanley
remember now,
was
that was
obliterated
awful!
as the machine
I did
crushed
not like that
every
game.
bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yeah. Hey, let's go to the museum.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Well,
when every path you can
that
walk has
was
been created for
a
you long in
game.
advance,
Stop talking!
death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Do you have credit here? I don't see another one. Okay, that was Stanley Parable, whatever the game is. The Stanley Parable. It won because I think I'm gonna have nightmares. Yep, I played scary games in this channel. More than I thought I'd ever play, but this one broke me. So now, goodbye, Stanley. It was crazy. Whew. Okay then. I promise. I was looking for a fun game. Yeah, no, okay. Let's be honest. That it had some really funny moments, but it was too crazy. Did you hear about Resident Evil 9 though? I did. I saw that they're working on it. I'm excited. I hope it won't break my computer because I really want to try and play it with you guys on the stream when it comes out or whenever it won't be that expensive. I am excited. It's gonna be scary, I'm sure. I have no idea what it is about though, and I'm not gonna check because I want to be surprised. Lies of P Shadow dropped a DLC. Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting too. Oh my god, I need to play that too. So many games. Cool. Go play it too. Now, I'm gonna play it right now, but that's a good idea. That's a good idea to play. Can you put it in the Discord so I won't forget? Another 10 hours. It's oh my god, Jared! You asked to be next to me and I only did it here! I didn't do it in the other one! Aw, that's not fair. Okay, I have to remember to put you next to me in the next stream as well, because I completely forgot. I'm gonna disable this. Wait, let me write it down. Get the code. I forgot! Because I forget it doesn't, like, transfer between screens. Oh my god, I'm gonna write it down. Next hit you. That's not true! Scattered head. Okay. Jared. Next to me. Next stream. Darn it! I'm a terrible streamer. I'm so bad. Can't believe I didn't notice. Completely forgot about it. To be fair though, this game just erased the entire whatever was left in my brain. Like, it's not working. But yeah, that was not fair, and I wrote it here, and I hope I remembered to do it next time, because that's not fair. Life's hard, man. Life is crazy. Anyway, that was a game. Crazy. I'm sure there are more endings. I don't think I've ever played again. That is one. That's enough nightmares for a while. I don't feel like I need more. But thank you so much for joining me. I don't know when the next stream will be. I'll let you know as usual in the Discord because nothing is stable, and probably will continue Fallout New Vegas and try to remember how to play that game, because that's been a while. I don't remember how to play the game. And we'll see what this takes us. Also, as I said in the beginning, we need to finish Yakuza at some point. Hopefully only one stream left. And after that, I need to find a new game for us to play, and I'm not sure what that will be. So I'm gonna have to wait and see. This was terrible. It was horrible. I can feel the headache starting already. Next time you ghost us for a month. Oh, that was terrible. Don't torture us on first stream. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. I honestly wanted to find funny and like light-hearted and just enjoy our time together again, but that was not going according to plan. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being so patient and waiting and coming back when I came back, so thank you. If you play this game again, I'm gonna start tweaking. Don't worry, I don't think I'll play it again. I laughed more at the Evil Within than this. Evil Within was a disaster. No, wait, no, Evil Within did work. Silent Hill was a disaster. I need to play the second Evil Within. There's a second game, and I think I actually have it. I'm gonna play it. Thanks for streaming. Glad to have you back. Bye. Bye, Frog. Thank you for coming today. Only funny moment was the burning baby. Now, there are multiple funny moments. It's just, but at some point, because I had to redo endings we already did, it wasn't exciting anymore, I guess. But it's a cool concept. I like the concept of it. I like when, like, for example, that he remembered to close the door for the broom closet. I like that. It's funny. I like when stuff like that happen. But it was a bit too much for someone like me. Maybe someone else can create something more interesting out of a game like this. I just lost my mind. The Evil Within 2 is peak. I thought I might play that if we'll reach the next following milestone. I think I'm gonna play that one. I'm so curious because the first one ending in such a cliffhanger. Maybe that will be it. And way better than Stanley. Poor Stanley. It was nice to lurk around again. Thank you for streaming, Nix. Aw, I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day or night or whatever is in between. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.